Hi, this is Mary Adams. Today I'm going to talk about how to create a map of the organizational capitals that support your value creation system. So this is a continuation of a conversation where I began talking about the concept of sustainable value creation. So last time I talked about inventory, and this time I'm going to talk about mapping. So this is an example of an inventory. It's similar to the approach that I showed in the last post, where I talked about identifying all of the key resources that an organization uses. So I want to show you this just so that you understand that each of the elements on this inventory are also present in this map. And just to walk through it very quickly, this company's key customers are hospitals, and to serve, create value for those hospitals, they have 3 lines of business: software sales, professional services, and support. And they've created 5 core processes that support that, and we show each of those connected here: lifecycle management, software delivery, integration, project management, support. The other blue boxes are other kinds of relationship capital. They're connected through marketing and sales. These are different kind of partnerships for either revenue or delivery of services. And along the bottom are core competencies that their people need to have to support this value creation. So this kind of map is an important partner to having an inventory, so that when you go to create metrics, number one, you're making sure to measure all the critical parts of the system, but then you're also beginning to develop theories and ways of understanding the connectivity between the different capitals and between the metrics that you're going to come up with. So next time I'm going to talk about metrics, but before I sign off, I thought I would also share some public company examples of reporting how they're showing their value creation systems. So the first example is from Prudential Financial. This is a graphic that they used in one of their recent integrated reports. And as you're becoming familiar with the multi-capital model, you'll recognize that they're talking about relationship capital, they're talking about financial capital, human capital, natural and social capital. And they're basically saying that all 4 of these are part of this key value creation system that they have to ensure that, as they put it, the promises that they make today will be fulfilled 50 years from now. So that's their definition of sustainability. It's a holistic, systemic definition. And they use this graphic as a way of expressing that, and then as a way of organizing their report. Here's another graphic I like from American Electric Power. They're leaders in integrated reporting, and this is talking about stakeholders, which is a type of relationship capital. But they're explaining here that it's these relationships that are key to the company's ability to maintain a strong reputation, to ensure transparency with the market, which in turn gives them a license to operate and is linked with their ability to create profits. So again, these are high level, but they tell you a lot about the thinking that's going on in companies and help make sense of a lot of the data and narrative presentations that end up in these reports. The final example is from General Electric, and I know this isn't that easy to read, and you really just need to kind of understand the concepts with the circles. Those circles on the outside are the key verticals that GE has. They have, it's an enormous business, and here they have renewable energy, oil and gas, energy management, and so forth. What they're saying is that each of these verticals relies on a core knowledge that is shared and leveraged by all the businesses. And they describe it as being global scale, culture and simplification, technology and digital. And I think about this graphic a lot because I live in Boston and I actually walk along the Fort Point Channel every morning and see where they're building their new corporate headquarters. And of course, GE's in the news a lot. And people are talking about, well, does it make sense to break the company up? And if you just look at the financials, you may come to one conclusion. But if you do this kind of analysis and you understand, and I can't tell you obviously from this graphic, but there's a core of knowledge there that in today's world, digital and technology assets are highly scalable, and they have spillover effects. And so is that knowledge going to be divorced from different business units as they're separated out? We don't know, but it's a really important question. And I hope that gives you just another sense of why these kind of graphics and this step of mapping and trying to understand connectivity between capitals and between aspects of performance at a company can be really important. So as I said, next time I'm going to talk about measurement. But in the meantime, if you want to make sure that you see the next post, you can subscribe on YouTube to this video blog and find lots of papers and other information at smarter-companies.com. Hope to see you again soon.